What are the main schools of Buddhism? How many are there? What are basic differences? In Buddhism in the world, there can be three different main sections of Buddhism. I don't know whether you can call school or not, but one is Theravada. That Theravadan school of Buddhism is in Sri Lanka, Burma, Thailand, Cambodia. These areas now, and this is based on their main base of their scripture or teaching is Pali language. The Tripitaka, the teachings of the Buddha, called the main teaching of the Buddha is called Tripitaka. Three sections of the teaching, what we call Vinaya, Sutra, Abhidhamma. This is same for everybody, but based on Pali tradition. And these teachings or these sutras are basically what in Buddhism we call the first turning of the wheel of Dharma. The Vinaya, the Four Noble Truths, and all these very common, very basic, very like foundation level teachings. They are called sometimes Shravakayana, but this is called Theravada now. Then there is Mahayana. The Mahayana school is basically translated from, the sutras are translated from Sanskrit, and these are sutras on the Bodhisattvayana. Bodhisattvas, we have talked about Bodhisattva. So Bodhisattvayana, Bodhisattva kind of level teachings. And these Mahayana different schools of Buddhism, there are many schools in that also, Japan, Korea, Vietnam, and China also. So these, the Buddhism that's there is called Mahayana Buddhism, basically. And mainly the Tripitaka is in Chinese language, then it's a little bit translated or change of scripture or whatever in different languages, but mainly Chinese. And this, not that much Vajrayana. There's a little bit Tantra, but not very much of Vajrayana, mainly Mahayana. So this one group, one school. Then there is what we call Vajrayana. That is in Tibet. Tibet, Mongolia, and Himalayan region of India, Bhutan, these countries are, the Buddhism that's there is Vajrayana. Now this, the scripture, the basic scripture is Tibetan, but it is coming from Sanskrit. All of these Vajrayana teachings were translated from Sanskrit, following the Nalanda University style. Now there, they call Vajrayana. It doesn't mean that they have no Mahayana. They have very strong background of Mahayana. They also same Vinaya and all these things as there is in Sarvakayana level or the Theravada, but on addition the Vajrayana teachings, Tantra teachings. That's the Tibetan Buddhism, sometimes called it. So basically in the world, these three types of Buddhism. But of course, in each you can have different schools, different lineages. That's how it is. Yeah.